Welcome everybody to a very special video of mine. Today I will be giving you my top 10 favorite female villains in anime. Are you someone who's into bad naughty girls like myself? Well, fear not, for you have come to the right place. I will be giving you 10 awesome chicks who are sure to give you that warm tingly feeling inside before it explodes into a puddle of pure satisfaction, for I guarantee this countdown will make your bad girl boner go through the roof, no matter what gender you may be. This list contains female villains of countless variety, from those who use seduction and cheap tactics as a weapon, to those who are dominant badass fighters, or even those who are just insanely hot and you can't help but want to make them your waifus. Whatever your guilty pleasure or preference may be when it comes to your female villains, you will surely find it here. So sit back, relax, and let us dive into this lustful bad girl adventure, shall we?
Well, hello, Misaka. I said hello, Misaka.
Sorry, no talking allowed in the library.
Oh, come on now. But you were chatting up a storm just a second ago. You know, I have to wonder, is it just that you don't feel like talking to me?
Coming in at number 10, we have Shokugou Misaki from the anime Railgun S. Now, truth be told, this particular female villain is on this list for her potential more so than anything else. She only appears within the first episode of this anime as a mysterious student who attends the same middle school as our main protagonist, Makoto Misaka. What? You want more reasons? Well, one thing you will all come to learn and hopefully love about me is my unnatural obsession with blonde anime characters. Needless to say, being an evil blonde babe made Shokugou instantly qualify for this list the moment I saw her in the anime. Not to mention, I love how she exudes a sassy yet seemingly playful and childish nature as seen with her interaction with Misaka. However, with this facade covers a much more cunning nature as she demonstrates her power to intimidate Misaka, though I won't spoil what that power actually is. Let's just say she has the ability to make anyone she chooses become her bitch at will. As I mentioned before, the main reason she made this list is due to her potential, for aside from her being attractive, the anime sets her up as a force to be reckoned with, and I believe, just based on the little we see of her in the anime, that she will one day become a prime-time villain, and you can bet your tootie I'll be there to see it.
I can't believe you were the best they had to offer. How very disappointing.
Coming in at number 9, we have Asdeath from the anime Akame ga Kill. Asdeath is the very definition of a dominant woman and believes that survival of the fittest is most important above all else. Her name in Japanese as Desu is a pun meaning I am S to show how sadistic she is. She makes her first appearance in episode 5 as she is seen displaying her dominance and superiority over a character who is originally believed to be a hero to a certain group of people, and a very strong one at that. Personally, this is what I love the most about Asdeath, and that is her dominant / sadistic nature toward other characters in the series, whether they be her comrades she is leading into battle, or foes she is subduing and torturing to death, or even a love interest she is attempting to woe. Everything about Asdeath and her actions within this anime screams dominance, which makes her one of my favorite villains to ever exist in anime, period. Dare I say, she is the very reason I was inspired to make this list in the first place. I mean, I'm sure when most of you think of a kick-ass female villain who you would love to be dominated by, Aztef is that one character that always comes to your mind. I mean, let's face it, Aztef brings out the masochist in all of us anime fans who love her. Or at least she does that for me, personally, which is why she's on this list.
私は一ノ瀬玉緒。私たちと一緒に泳ぎましょう。
おお、水着だ。しかも可愛い子ばかりだ。
Coming in at number 8, we have Tamao Ichinose from the anime Rosario to Vampire. Have you ever had a fantasy as to what it would be like to have a relationship with one of your teachers at school? Well, if that's the case, then perhaps the character known as Tamao Ichinose will scratch this itch of yours. Tamao Ichinose appears in episode 5 of this anime as a mermaid swimming instructor. The best way to describe Tamao Ichinose is that she is a Venus flytrap when it comes to her role in this anime, and she also represents one of my favorite genres in movies, which is called femme fatale. Now, what do I mean by this, you ask? Keep listening and I shall explain. At first, this character reveals herself as being a stereotypical teacher before she slowly reveals her true intentions. It's shown that she clearly has a motive for getting herself close toward the main character of the story, and I just love the nature in which she does it. At first, she appears to be very kind and innocent on the surface, like that of a standard nice teacher, but it becomes clear as time goes on that this act of hers is obviously just a front so that the main character of the story lets his guard down, and in my opinion, she does it masterfully, with the way she smiles that fake smile of hers and uses her feminine wails and body to drop the main character's guard down even more. I just enjoy seeing all the little things she does, like how she slowly makes her move in very subtle yet calculating ways to piss off the main heroine of the story in order to get rid of her and appeal more to the main male character, all for the sake of fulfilling her dark, evil intentions. It's just her character and the entire process she undergoes throughout this anime in order to get what she wants that I love about her. She also represents the femme fatale and Venus flytrap reference I mentioned earlier in the way she eggs on the main male character and proceeds to trap him in a way that's very fatal. All in all, it should be no surprise why I decided to put her on this list, and if this character sounds interesting to you, then I highly recommend checking this anime out.
悪く思わないでね。男を水中に誘って生気を吸う。これが私たちマーメイドの本来の生き方なの。
That's quite enough. Nirvana's been found, so the run's useless. What do you say we quit wasting precious energy, my pets? As you wish. Hello, Lucy darling. How does it feel to gaze upon an angel?
Coming in at number 7, we have Angel from the anime Fairy Tail. Angel makes her first appearance within this anime around episode 53 as a member of an evil organization called the Eurasian Sace, and from there she is seen constantly undermining the efforts of the main characters of this anime as they attempt to defeat the evil organization that Angel is a part of. Now, despite her name being Angel, I can promise you she is anything but an angel, otherwise she would not even be on this list. One thing I love about Angel right off the bat is the outfit that she is seen wearing. To me, Angel has this glamorous and snobby movie star look to her, which I think fits very well with her character. Not to mention she is also one of those types of characters who is not afraid to use dirty tactics in order to catch someone off guard to win a fight, which I personally love since there's nothing more attractive and befitting than a female anime villain who's not afraid to play dirty. Angel plays to win and will get the job done by any means, more so than any other character on this list, and I just love this aspect to her. She also has a ruthless and cocky attitude, which tends to make her fights interesting in my opinion when it comes to the interactions she has with her opponents. Personally, I think whenever Angel has a fight, she does not intend for them to be too serious. It's almost like she's putting on some type of glamorous show where her goal is to mess her opponents up and make them look as stupid as possible in doing so, rather than just beating them to a pulp in a simplistic fashion by way of brute force. It's also pretty obvious that she enjoys herself within her fights, which I personally think is fun to see. Also would like to mention my love of her also comes from the way she treats the main heroine of the anime that goes by the name of Lucy Heartfilia. Now personally, Lucy is my least favorite character within Fairy Tail due to how useless she tends to be around the early going of the series, and I just love how me and Angel both can relate when it comes to our hatred of Lucy. All in all, I feel Angel fits the mold very nicely for an anime female villain, which is why I could not help but put her on this list.
Oh, Origami. I must say, you look delicious too. Yes, very delicious. But I think I might save you for later. Instead, I'll devour you once I'm finished with Shido.
Coming in at number 6, we have Kurumi from the anime Date A Live. Kurumi makes her official appearance within episode 7 as a transfer student. Now, one thing right off the bat that I love about Kurumi is her presence within the anime itself, and what I mean by that is, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this particular anime, but I feel like from the moment that Kurumi appears within the show, she instantly adds her own special flavor to it in a way that always keeps me watching and wanting more. Kurumi is just a character that screams confidence to me in the way she carries herself throughout the anime. It's almost as if she's constantly saying to the viewer, "Bitch, I'm fabulous." Not to mention the fact that Kurumi is the very definition of a bad girl. And I mean that in a very literal way, actually.
Sorry about the bump. Maybe I can make it up to you with a different kind of bumping.
Hot damn, you really are a slut. Awesome.
We're gonna treat that pretty face real nice.
We're taking turns, and I get to go first.
Come now, there's plenty to go around. Follow me and see for yourself how I like to have fun, if you dare.
Why don't you guys hold her while I get this party started?
What the hell?
Thanks for the snack, boys.
I love how she is extremely direct and aggressive with her intentions within the anime as it relates to all the other characters. She even provides one of my favorite Yuri moments of all time in anime. I also find her to be drop-dead gorgeous, and it's pretty obvious by her actions that she is very much aware of how gorgeous she is and is not afraid to show her stuff, so to speak. She also stands out as being an extremely dominant fighter within the anime to the point that she has no real rival, which also includes the main character. If you have ever considered watching Date A Live but needed a good enough reason to do so, then voila, Kurumi is all the reason you need, for she's the very best part of this anime, in my opinion, of course.